How do truck driver regulations affect your accident claim? When you are involved in an accident with a commercial truck in Northern California, state laws play a crucial role in determining liability. However, there are also federal regulations by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration which can be equally important in proving liability and strengthening your claim. Despite the overly complex nature of these regulations, the trucking accident attorneys at Berg Injury Lawyers are well versed in handling catastrophic 18-wheeler accident cases caused by regulatory violations. Some of the most common federal regulation violations that our personal injury attorneys can investigate and establish for victims and their families include hours of service violations, which relate to how many hours a truck driver may operate a commercial vehicle without taking a rest, how long a driver can drive in a shift, how long a driver can operate in a 7-day period, and how long a driver can operate in an 8-day period. We can also investigate and prove cases of drug and alcohol abuse, as drug driving and drunk driving are still a leading source of motor vehicle accidents in the United States. The federal regulations prohibit all illegal drug use and certain legally prescribed drugs that may impact a driver's ability to operate a truck. As for alcohol use, the federal regulations have the strictest drunk driving rules in the country, prohibiting a driver from consuming any alcohol within 4 hours of even starting to drive a truck, where any BAC over 0.0 is a violation. Another common violation which has been posed as equally dangerous to alcohol is distracted driving, specifically cell phone use. Except in an emergency situation, the federal regulations prohibit any cell phone or electronic device usage, such as a tablet, computer, or other mobile device. There are also some common driver-based violations that occur all too often. One is that drivers must slow down or stop during inclement weather, and can only resume driving when it is safe to do so. This often means that any truck accident during inclement weather is possibly a violation of this federal regulation. When stopped, whether due to the weather or some other issue, truck drivers must immediately use their flashing hazard lights and, if on the road for a longer period of time, must also set up warning cones for incoming drivers. There are many more federal violations that may result in a trucking accident. To learn more about how our experienced personal injury attorneys in Northern California at Berg Injury Lawyers can help you, contact us today by dialing 866-928-4640 for a free consultation, or reach out to us through our website at berginjurylawyers.com.